The cold steel of my own gun pressed against my temple. Game over, my beautiful killer, Callum Rain whispered, his breath a warm caress against my ear. Or is it just beginning? I'm a bounty hunter. I take money to make problems disappear. This time, the problem was Callum Rain, a big shot in Porto Salis, and I was being paid to assassinate him. The offer came a few days ago, from a mysterious client, $500,000. I remained silent. The client's voice sharpened over the phone. Not interested. I continued my silence. It's rare for Vesper Locke to turn down a contract, he taunted, clearly enjoying the spectacle. What's the matter? You got a secret crush on him? Not exactly. I finally spoke, my voice flat. Callum Rain has too much security, easy to get killed. The price needs to be higher. Whatever, just add the money and we're good. The client cursed under his breath and added a zero to the bounty. That night, I suited up in my tactical gear and infiltrated the Rain estate. The path was clear and I couldn't help but feel a flicker of triumph. Was there anyone Vesper Locke couldn't handle? Don't make me laugh. Callum Rain probably never imagined a killer could so easily breach his high security mansion. He didn't even lock his windows, a perfect opening for me. After a bit of work, I managed to push the window open a crack. I peered inside and found myself staring directly into the face of a beautiful man. He stood there watching me, his eyes as calm as a deep well. I had no idea how long he'd been there. I sucked in a sharp breath, not because of his beauty but because I was terrified. The man inside was none other than my target. Callum Rain, aren't you coming in? It's cold out there. Come on inside. See, come in. My limbs felt stiff as I climbed into the bedroom. I closed the window behind me. That's when I saw it. The window was one-way glass. Did that mean he had watched my entire pathetic-looking infiltration? How could a person make such a stupid mistake? But apparently, the man in front of me wasn't too bright either. Even though he had the face of a genius, stunning eyes, a high-bridged nose, and skin that glowed like polished jade, he sat down, crossing his legs, the movement causing his silk robe to fall slightly open. I quickly looked away. Are all the trophy girls this dedicated nowadays? What are you wearing? Some kind of killer cosplay? Who sent you to please me? A barrage of questions hit me, and I didn't know how to answer. My brain froze. What the hell? Fine. Whatever he says goes. Callum let out a soft chuckle. His smile was captivating, completely at odds with the rumors of a cold-blooded monster. Come here. My feet felt like they were floating as I walked toward him. Luckily, Callum didn't suddenly flip out and pull a gun on me. He seemed genuinely curious. One moment, he was touching my waist. The next, he was squeezing my chest. Sir, please stop. I gritted my teeth, trying to endure the discomfort. I just came from outside. I don't want to get you dirty. If it gets dirty, we can just wash it again. Callum suddenly reached out and, without warning, pulled me onto his lap. Damn, he's strong. I felt my body go airborne. The next second, his face was inches from mine, a full-on beauty assault that made me forget all the dams in my head. Up close, I could see every single one of his long eyelashes. I could even smell the faint, alluring scent on his skin. My nose felt hot, and my brain shut down again. Is this really the man rumored to kill without batting an eye? You've got to be kidding me. To avoid being shot to pieces, I suppressed the urge to draw my weapon and decided not to resist for now. I'll stay, find the right moment, and kill him silently. Beautiful things should be corpses, I thought maliciously, staring at his breathtaking face, but the next second, my lips were wet. I was so shocked I nearly jumped up. My hand instinctively grabbed his collar, trying to push him away. Callum released my lips, his own glistening with moisture. He looked at me with a playful pout. Why the rush, baby? Trying to strip me already? The night is long, let's take our time. I felt his hand moving to increasingly inappropriate places. My ass cheeks clenched as I quickly stood up. Wait. The Rain estate is surrounded by my security detail and a 360-degree thermal imaging grid. My whole body tensed. Wait, is he threatening me now? So don't be shy, baby. No one will interrupt us. Me. I watched in utter despair as my assassination target buried his face in my chest and started suckling. Baby, your pecs are huge. Do you work out a lot? So dedicated. You deserve a reward. He bit down harder. Hiss. I think he broke the skin. This is a reward. How can a person be so dedicated to their job? The next day, it hurt even to put on a shirt. Wincing, I rubbed my swollen chest and immediately called my client. I can't do this job. The client was confused. Why? Money's not an issue. I'll add another zero to your pay. Another zero won't cut it. He's too much to handle. He even never mind. It's too embarrassing to say. The client didn't care what I was muttering about. He cut straight to the point. Then I'll add two more. Me. My chest didn't seem to hurt as much anymore. Maybe it's not impossible. It's not about the money really. I just don't want to break my 100% mission completion rate. Yeah, that's it. Fine, I said reluctantly. So that night, under the cover of darkness, I once again snuck into Callum's room. Callum didn't like to draw his curtains. The soft moonlight fell on his face like a veil of silvery gauze. I quietly pulled my gun from its holster. Just as I was about to press it to his forehead, Callum's eyes snapped open. He grabbed my wrist and yanked me onto the bed. I was pinned beneath him, struggling to breathe. Back for more so soon, baby. Are you trying to drain me dry? He squinted, noticing I was only wearing a loose-fitting bathrobe, and chuckled. Trying to seduce me? Your methods are impressive. What a hypersexual brain. Seduce you? I'm here to kill you. That's it. I'm done pretending. I reached into my pocket for the final word. Wait, where's my gun? A quick glance sent a chill down my spine. Somehow, my gun was now in Callum's hand. He raised an eyebrow in confusion. What's this? The great Callum Rain doesn't even recognize a gun. I was beginning to doubt the intel my client had sent me. Maybe the real big shot wasn't Callum at all, just someone using his name. I cleared my throat and lied smoothly. It's a sex toy. Callum's expression lit up. Wow, you're full of surprises. Baby, me. My impression of Callum solidified. He's an idiot, yeah, but I realized it's not that fun. A waste of money. Let's not use it. I reached for it, but Callum pulled it away. He held the gun to my forehead. His expression turned icy in an instant. Little liar, admit it now, and I won't kill you. Cold sweat beaded on my forehead. When did he figure it out, or is he bluffing? Thankfully, my training kicked in. What are you talking about? Callum made a bang sound imitating a gunshot. Don't you love to cosplay? Is this fun? Fun my ass. You scared the soul out of me. I was so scared. I had to pee. I pushed against his chest. Sir, I need to use the restroom. What restroom? He held me tight, whispering devilishly in my ear. Isn't it better to just do it in bed? My eyes widened. Seriously, he's into that. I thought he was joking, but he pinned my arms and legs, not letting me move an inch. A battle-hardened killer like me, and I couldn't even outstrength him. My voice trembled. Sir, are you serious? I soon found out if he was serious. That night, I was so wrecked I didn't even want the 50 million anymore. What was even more humiliating, the gun truly did fulfill its duty as a sex toy. It ended up in places it should never never have been, a disgrace to all firearms. The next day, I limped out of Callum's bedroom 2 rounds, a full 2 rounds. Me, a killer with a 100% completion rate, couldn't even outlast him. He's a cheater. If this continued, I'd earn the money but wouldn't live to spend it. After much thought, I decided to find a new angle. Rumor had it that Callum had a rival, Maddox Jones, who ran the west side of the city. He was having a business meeting tonight in a private room at the Crimson Lounge. I decided to infiltrate the place and see if I could get any leverage from Maddox. That evening, I put on one of their standard male model uniforms, pretending to be a liquor promoter. I slipped into the private room. Honestly, everything was going fine. I served the drinks and was about to leave, then Maddox, for some reason, fixed his eyes on me. Wait, everyone else, get out, you stay. I screamed internally. Seriously, my luck is this bad. I'm exposed already. Just as I was trying to figure out an escape plan, Maddox pulled me to his side. His rough hand touched my face. The stench of alcohol filled my ear. You're a real looker. Want to come home with me tonight? I promise I'll give you more than you make here. I shook my head. Sir, I don't sell my body. Cut the crap. One of Maddox's goons sneered. Boss, if you want him, we can just tie him up and take him home. Maddox waved his hand. We're civilized people. We value consent. Though he said that, his hand started to wander, and his eyes grew threatening. So, what do you say? Think carefully. Want to come home with me? You son of a bitch. I gave you an inch and you took a mile. Huh, I've been bullied by Callum, but you think I'll take it from you? I had enough. I was about to grab a bottle and smash it over his head. Just then, the door to the private room was kicked open. Callum stood there, his face a cold mask. Behind him stood a wall of bodyguards. Vesper, come here. Once again, I was cluelessly dragged back to Callum's car. Maddox was clearly intimidated by Callum. Even though his eyes were blazing with anger as he watched me being taken away, he didn't dare say a word. Once we were in the car, Callum ordered the driver to raise the partition. I watched the black panel slowly rise. A sense of dread washed over me. The next second, Callum pushed me onto his lap. My pants were peeled off like a banana peel. Then a sharp, stinging pain exploded on my skin. Callum slapped my